Holy shit. This is Union Square in the middle of Aberdeen. Well, I'm going to try and spend the night without taking the roof off the van, without getting picked up by security. Wish me luck. It might be nearly Christmas and the dead of winter. And what if I don't have the diesel heater installed in the van yet? I wanted to get out for the night, so I thought I'll head to Union Square because it kind of feels like it's the most sheltered of the car parks in the city centre. My only slight concern is the height of the van. Apparently Union Square is about 2-3 tall. I think the van's about 2 metres, so there should be about 30 centimetres worth of give. As long as that's all right. So we shall see. I am a little bit nervous. By a little bit, I mean massively. Still nothing ventured, eh? So because the low emission zone starts right outside Union Square, I've got no choice but to come round the cobbles and enter and exit by the side gate. Bad news for my back. Great news for the chiropractors of Aberdeen. Remember these prices, because these will come back to haunt me later on, like the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Anyway, all that worry about getting into the car park without making Travis into a convertible, turns out it was for nothing. Well, I don't know what I was so worried about. There's plenty of clearance, although I did kind of panic a little bit coming up the ramp. But there we go, we've made it to Union Square now to try and make it through the night. Let's go. Can we do it then? My original plan had been just to venture into town, park up, grab something to eat, and then chill. Without getting clocked by security. So for dinner I had this great idea. I'm doing this one on a budget, so I bypassed Marky's and booked myself a Too Good To Go bag, which I've never done before. This is my first one. Would it be any good? In our Too Good To Go box, I got some donuts, which I'm quite happy about. I shouldn't be eating them. I think I've scored here. Yeah, that's got cheese. No interest. What's this? This is... I don't know. Ham and cheese. More Binny goodness. I also have something else with cheese. Sausage rolls, which I probably shouldn't eat, but they win. To be fair, it really is a decent spread for £3. Even if I didn't eat half of it. I spent more than that on my not so festive coffee. Remember I said the plan had been to just park up and chill? I heard from my friend who suggested we meet up in town, so off we went to see Joyful, who even gave Travis his own wee dedication.
Anytime.
Then it was just time to head back to the car park. It closes when the shops and the cinema shut, so it's a walk of shame up the ramp to get back to the car. Now remember, if you enjoy this sort of thing, you can do me a massive favour by hitting the subscribe button below. That really does help the channel. There weren't that many folk wandering about when I got back to Travis, but I think there was a cheeky driving lesson going on in the outside car park. We're on the move again. Either these guys are lost, or maybe they've just come here in the middle of the night to do some driving practice. I'm very amazed if that's security. Where are you gonna go? Are you going back home again, guys? Bye. just over there. Behind that other car, that's where one of the lifts is, and the main entrance is way down there. But so far, so good for the stealth camp in town. Although I am a bit on edge. Just there is the back doors. And honestly, it feels like there's someone there. Half of me wishes I had windows in the back door, half of me's glad I don't. I keep peering out this side door every now and again, expecting there to be somebody there, but no. There's the howling of the wind, and every now and again there's someone on the main road shouting past. To be fair, there's a lot of folk out in town tonight having Christmas nights out, and it was great fun. Once again, going out into town sober is just so rewarding. It's nice like tonight. I really do not miss drinking. Not in the slightest. I didn't expect to see my pal. I didn't expect to get dragged around Marky's so she could find a new dress. That's the joys of ADHD and just not feeling comfortable in what you're wearing. It's very much an ADHD thing. So, met up with Amber, went up to O'Neill's, and now it's just about getting a few hours kip, and then I think I'll nip back into Union Square and get some coffee again in the morning. Maybe another Too Good To Go bag for breakfast, because the stuff I got from Greg's, yeah, some good value in there, but I mean, I don't eat cheese, and I got a lot of sandwiches with cheese, so maybe I should just drop them off to the homeless in town or something. But yeah, the big relief honestly was getting Travis in. Tip for the future: if you've got a Mark 7 Transit, as long as it's the low roof, like the same height as Travis, you can get into Union Square. Absolutely no bother at all. So that's a big weight off my mind. I was not terrified about that, not in the slightest. Anyway, I think it's time to call it. I am shattered. See you in the morning. Remember I said that I just wanted to blend in? Well, I got spied, didn't I? My mate Nick was in town, and if you saw my posts during the week, I was hoping to show you his new van. But, it's been an LDV. So we'll do that one another time. Anyway, because I was late getting back, it wasn't long until daylight broke. So there we go, Martin 1, Union Square security team. No, nobody bothered me all night. I did hear a couple of voices first thing this morning as folks started turning up. But yeah, absolutely no bother whatsoever. Wasn't overly cold, even though I've got the window open just a little bit for fresh air. There is a bit of moisture build-up, which I'm not surprised about. The van still isn't fully insulated, and to be honest, I'll probably never finish that. But yeah, he did well. I managed to sleep, which is always something, so I think it's time to just go get some coffee now and wake up. Holy shit. Wow. I mean, 20 quid to park for the night, really? That's left a massive bitter taste in the mouth because, you know, people come into town and then have a jar and maybe just think, right, well, I've parked in the car park, I'll be okay. 20 quid to park, not even a full day, is just ridiculous. So, thank you, Union Square, for utterly taking the piss. I mean, there's no need. There's absolutely no need. I do fear. Yeah, have a nice day. Free passage, yeah. Only it wasn't free parking machine. I get it, it's not, you know, the guy on the kiosk's fault, I fully accept that, but I mean, to park from 4 in the morning until 10 and be charged 20 quid, that's mental. Never again. Oh yeah.